Hello again and welcome back to the blogging breakdown. So today I wanted to talk about some blogging tools. I feel like as bloggers, the types of tools that we use are really crucial. I know these are not like hammers and nails. These are more apps and different services, analytical software that helps us to determine what is working on our blog and what is not. It really is the difference from growing 5 years into your blog or being able to grow within the first year of you blogging. So I started my blog in 2018, and a lot of the tools that I'm going to talk about today, I didn't start using well until like year 3 of blogging. And that's just because I didn't know any better. You don't know what you don't know. And so that's why YouTube comes in handy, because you can come on here and kind of figure out what tools other bloggers are using and how you can incorporate them into your blogging technique. There are a ton of blogging tools and resources that you can get for either free or purchase as a blogger. I want to really focus today on the top 5. These are some tools and resources that you can get for free. They also have paid versions. We kind of give you a little bit more information, but I feel like as a new blogger, these 5 tools are just crucial for you really getting a good start on your blogging career. Okay, so number 1 is gonna be Google Analytics. So I didn't actually start Google Analytics on my blog until probably around year 3. I had heard about it, but I didn't know the importance of it or frankly, I didn't know what I was doing when I started blogging. But what Google Analytics is gonna allow you to do is really deep dive into what is working on your blog. So you're gonna be able to see how many people are coming into your blog, where they're coming from, what are their likes and interests, which posts are really converting for you. That way you're better informed as to what type of blog posts are popular and maybe you should double down on, and which ones are just not really hitting the spot with your audience. Last thing you wanna do is keep spinning your wheels and not getting anywhere like I was. Google Analytics is gonna be a really crucial component, and again, it's free. Google Analytics is personally like the first thing that I do whenever I hop on my computer in the mornings. I check my Google Analytics. Maybe you don't have to check it every day. I do just because I like to see the growth. I like to see what changed. So there is a change to Google Analytics, which I think you really need to know about. Google Analytics used to be referred to as Universal Analytics. It's changing to Google Analytics 4. Google announced this update on October 2022, and they said that this will be implemented July 1st of 2023. So that only gives you less than a year for you to get vital information for your blog. After July 1st, all that information from Google Analytics is gone. So my years of research and analytics and Excel spreadsheets is all going bye-bye. So if you're watching this right now, January 2023, I highly suggest that you have Google Analytics 4 and start getting those really valuable analytics and stats on your blog so that by July 1st, you'll at least have a little bit of information to go on. I would also suggest maybe saving certain reports that you rely on heavily. Just make a folder on your computer. You can get those reports on a PDF file or Excel spreadsheet, I think, and then you can just save those to your computer so you at least have something to come back on. The next service that I rely heavily on is SEMRush. So people call it SEMRush, SEMRush. SEMRush is amazing. It's another way for you to really deep dive into your keyword research. There is a free version, but I'll be honest, it's very, very limited, but I still get some valuable information from the free version. Earlier last year, I did get the pro version. It cost about $119 a month, but it literally gave me so much information. I was able to do so much keyword research. I was also able to track a ton of my keywords, see what was ranking higher and which ones I was losing rankings on. Another thing I love is that you can also see what your competitors are ranking on and then maybe outrank them by doing a little bit more research yourself, maybe writing a better blog post than them, and that way you get the rankings instead of them. There's also a service on SEMRush where you can get SEO writing assistance. It is a plugin that you put onto your WordPress, and what that does is it analyzes what you're writing on WordPress and it tells you which words you should probably hit on in order to better your chance of ranking on Google. It really was a lifesaver. I loved it. I was sad to see it go, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to get back on that. But for right now, I'm just on the free version. I highly suggest you get on it. I have a link down below, so if you want to sign up for it, that'll be down in the description box. Okay, another tool that is highly effective and very helpful when writing my blog posts is the Yoast SEO plugin. You've probably heard about it a lot. Yes, because a lot of bloggers use it. I do pay about $80 a year for the next tier up. I haven't deep dive into all the stuff that it gives you, but the one thing I do like is that you can, basically it lets you analyze a few more keywords than just one of your keywords. With the free version, you are allowed to go ahead and put your main keyword, and it does give you recommendations on what to write, what to include in your blog post so that you can better rank on Google. Basically what Yoast SEO will do is whenever you put your keyword on WordPress, they'll let you know whether you have a green light, which you're good to go, yellow, which needs improvement, or a red button. And from there, you'll have a little drop-down box that tells you what you need to work on. So maybe you have some images that don't have alt tags, then you'll need to go include those. Or maybe you didn't include your keyword in your title, then you need to make that change. So it's very, very helpful. Highly suggest that you include it into your WordPress. And again, there is a free version. They also have a ton of courses that you can view on the website. So if you're new to blogging, it's really a great place to start. Number 4 on the best tools for beginner bloggers to use is Pinterest. Yes, Pinterest is my #1 traffic driver to my blog. So I highly recommend it to anybody who is blogging. Honestly, I know a lot of people put a lot of time and effort into social media, TikTok and Instagram, but those are my least converting channels. But Pinterest, oh my God, Pinterest gives me more page views than even Google. People think Pinterest is social media. It really is not. It kind of works the same way as Google. People go there to find things. So if I wanted to see a recipe on the best chocolate cake, I'll go to Pinterest, best chocolate cake, and I'll have a ton of pins, and all of those pins are usually linked to a website. So again, there is a strategy to using Pinterest, which we'll cover that a little bit later on. But all you need to know right now is that you need to get on Pinterest. You need to have an account that is solely dedicated to your blog, because on your blogging journey, you're gonna rely on it a lot. Okay, and then the final tool for beginner bloggers to use is Canva. Canva, they do have a free version. I'm currently paying about $12 a month to use the pro version. All that really gives me is access to upload my own fonts. I rely heavily on branding. If you're just starting out, you don't need to worry about that stuff. Just make sure you have a Canva account, which it is free to use. Canva is gonna allow you to create graphics. It's really gonna help you out when you're creating pins for Pinterest. They also have a ton of different templates that you can use, again, on your blog, social media. You can use it for YouTube. I mean, they just have it all, and they have all the dimensions already set for you. They have templates that you can use if you're not the creative type. I highly suggest Canva. It's so easy to use. You do have a ton of tutorials on there as well, but for right now, get yourself a Canva account. Again, I have links to Canva down below so that you can get signed up. You will not regret it. Well, there you have it. Those are my 5 free blogging tools for newbies to use in 2023. The key takeaways that you need to know is that it does not cost a lot of money to start blogging, okay? There are a lot of tools. You might not get all the bells and whistles as the paid versions. They are still very, very helpful and useful for whenever you start your blogging journey. And another thing that I want you to remember is to make sure to really dive into your analytics for your blog. That is gonna really help you kind of guide you to where you need to go. The last thing you wanna do is, like me, spend years and years and years going around in circles trying to figure it all out. So again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be uploading more on blogging and how I finally grew my blog. So please subscribe to the Blogging Breakdown. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Share it with the other newbie bloggers. I hope you have a great day, and we'll chat soon. Bye.